be. There's a list of names on KSR. Some of these, I don't know who half of these people are. Dwayne Peavy would be, fine with me, or either whoever our assistant is right now. I can't think of his name. But yeah, you KSR is covering that. I don't know, guys. We need to make it a good pick. We need to make it a good athletic. You can't mess up your athletic director. And there goes my notification. So I will wait. I came on a few minutes early. If you're watching this back, I appreciate it. 1 year anniversary of the channel. 1 year ago, I put my first video on. And I could not go live until you have 100 people. So the first couple of months, not on their roster. They spend like $60 million at Sports Illustrated. Yeah, and they got Will Muschamp, Mark Stoops. So they're loading up on coaches and players. So I don't know what special assistant, probably something on defense. Yeah, so a lot of stuff going on. I just wanted to jump on. If no one comes on, then I'll sit here and talk to you when you're watching this back. Tonight's game. Look, they pressure you, Texas A&M. They shoot threes and they pressure you. They have two forwards who are pretty athletic. So, Brandon Garrison, needs to have a good game. Diabate and Moreno. Obviously, they're two. Yeah, and they play three guards. So, they're 12-4 at home. Okay, so, they don't play well on the road. But at home, they've only lost 4 games. So we'll see. We need to get in there and win that game. 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Eastern tonight. We can't go 0-2 in these last 2 games, guys. We really need to get one of them. And then Nashville. We got to win 2 games in Nashville. Come on, man. 2 games in Nashville. Come on. I know Mark Pope. I know he can do it. So I hope we win 2 games. I hope we, continue to play like we're playing. Aberdeen's not turning the ball over. So what's up, Posse? What's up, man? I thought I would come on. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate you coming on, man. You're one of my favorite subscribers, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, no more Mitch Barnhart as we, who will the next one be? I have no idea. There's a list on KSR people. I don't even know half of them. What schools and, Dwayne Peavy was a good dude. The assistant, I don't know what you think, Posse. Whoever, just pick somebody good. Okay, it's important. Now, Mitch Barnhart did a good job. He did some good things, as Matt Jones said today. Okay, sorry, did some good things. He did some bad things, but they were mostly good things. He elevated all of the sports. We were just a basketball school when he got here. And then we win in volleyball. We'd win in baseball. We started winning in everything. So he did a good job. We'll adapt to modern times. Well, if I hear that word one more time, modern time. With NIL, yes. Yes, I mean, you have to modern NIL. Yeah, you can't listen. We need a GM. Mark Pope, stupid not to have a GM. Ignorant. I don't know how many times I wouldn't even give him a choice. How about you guys? Excuse me? No, you're going to have a GM. This is how we got in the shape we're in right now. The guy's still fighting having a GM. I don't know why. Why would you fight that? Man, everybody needs help. You can't do everything. If you run a large corporation, you're a CEO, you don't do everything. So I don't know, man. I don't know. We got to win that basketball game tonight, Posse. Hardley Gilmore's coming back, if you haven't heard. Hardley Gilmore back in Lexington, practicing. Thank God. I hope the kid learns how to catch and win a one-on-one. If he can win a one-on-one battle, if you can teach him to do that, because he's a little dude, and he can't out-jump a 6'1" defensive back. So I don't know. I hope that they teach that kid how to catch because he's fast. So, yeah, Hardley Gilmore. Mark Stoops got a job with Texas as a special assistant if you're just getting in here. So much stuff going on, Posse. Yeah, that's a lot of news. 4 or 5 things. I was like, well, I'll just jump on here, see if anybody wants to talk Kentucky sports. I mean, look, guys. Yeah, what do you think, Posse? Who's the next AD? I would vote for the guy we have or Dwayne Peavy. A&M on the decline. Yep. Yeah, now they're 12-4 at home. They are favored by 1.5. A point and a half is a pick'em game. This is basically a pick'em game in Vegas. We are not favored, but yeah. I mean, they play well at home, but let's we got to win. We're not going to beat Florida. Look, chances of beating Florida. They just won the league. Now they may take their foot off the gas mentally a little bit on Saturday because they've already won the league outright. So maybe mentally they'll take a breath and we can, get them. But yeah, I would not count on the Florida game. We need to get this game right here tonight. And Mark Pope needs to get a GM for Christ's sake, or whoever the new AD is. What's up, Derek? What's up, man? Great video about 1 year. Oh, thank you. I just rambled about how the channel started. I mean, I don't know anything about the AD posse. Yeah, I don't either. I don't know, Derek, if we're talking about who the next AD. I don't know. I like Dwayne Peavy. Seems like a cool dude. That doesn't mean he's a good AD. But thanks, Derek, for, today is my 1 year. Well, this week is my 1 year anniversary. I put out my first video. You couldn't do a live until you had 100 subscribers. It took me like 3 months to get 100 subscribers, and then I started doing live. So that was, I'm averaging about 100 a month. That's good enough. Football is a niche. Not a lot of Kentucky fans like football. I got to be honest with you. Most of my friends don't even watch football. What's up, Tony? The game tonight is crucial. Yeah. Tennessee. And why did Tennessee blow that game to Alabama? I was watching that going, man, they're winning the whole game. Yeah, it's crucial. Crucial. Yeah. Florida has won the league outright. I don't know if we can beat them on Saturday, but maybe they'll take a breath and relax. I hope so. But yeah, we need to win this one. We need to win. Every game is crucial for Mark Pope because we're doing. And then my man might come back off of injury. Jaden Quains, he may come back for the tournament. Well, look, guys, how many minutes is he gonna play? 5. You're on a bum knee. He's not gonna play, 20 minutes a game. It's like if Cam Williams were to come back, there's no reason to. How many minutes is he gonna play on a foot that was broken? I mean, come on. I don't know if Quains will come back, but if we can get 5 minutes out of him, yeah, okay, fine. I don't know. Florida's only favored by 3.5. Well, there you go. Do they play Tennessee? I didn't see who they play before us. No, they play Mississippi State. They're gonna kill Mississippi State tonight. I think that's who they play. No, we gotta get ready for Nashville. We gotta win 2 games in Nashville, guys. If we go out there and don't win 2 games in Nashville, people are gonna start not going to Nashville. Why are you gonna spend that much money if we can't win 2 games? That Nashville's important for our psyche, just like the Florida game, just like the Vanderbilt game was important, for our psyche. Hey, we punked them back, so I was happy. But we're gonna have a new AD. Hardley Gilmore's back, okay, wide receiver, who, I'm not gonna say what his nickname is because I'm not gonna jinx him. I'm not giving him that nickname this year. Okay. I'm glad. And Mark Stoops has a job with Texas against Kentucky Saturday. Oh, they're only favored by 3.5. Oh, I didn't know the line was out. Oh, okay. Well, good. Look, if we beat them, that would be an accomplishment because they're good. Okay. We need to beat them. We really do. Hey, let's go 2-0, but we need to get this one. Get the first one first. Let's see what we can do. Texas pressures you. They shoot threes. They pressure you. They have some athletic guys. Their 2 forwards are very athletic. And one guy on their team, I think he leads them in points and rebounds, one of their forwards. So they're athletic. They're just not hitting threes. And people have figured out once you press all the time, people are starting to beat their press. So, well, thank you, Tony. Be pulling for us. Well, thank you, a Tennessee fan. And I like, a lot of good Tennessee fans out there. But no, guys, we're going to see who the AD is. I don't even know. I would have to defer to KSR, Matt Jones, and those guys because I know they like Dwayne Peavy. And so I'll have to trust Matt Jones's, opinion on this one. But the list is on KSR. There's people I don't even know, schools I don't even know. I'd rather hire somebody, keep the assistant we got or get Dwayne Peavy back in here. We'll see. We'll get somebody probably. I think he's retiring in June, July, whatever. The season will be over. Look, basketball, guys, is teetering here. We're teetering. Now there's a rumor. Well, I thought the rumor was we were going to get Stokes. There's a rumor we're going to get Stokes. But if we have to buy Stokes, it's going to be $4 million for Stokes. Can Mark Pope even coach a high school star? I don't know that he can relate and communicate. I can't understand his communication skills sometimes. I don't know if Stokes would be a good idea, but we'll see. Jane Quains for the Florida game. Yeah, posse. They were saying, you're not going to get a lot of minutes out of him. So I think he's trying to come back for the SEC and or NCAA tournament. But maybe if he can play at Florida. I don't know, guys. If he's got a bum knee, I don't know. It's like Cam Williams. Why would you bring Cam Williams back, on a broken foot that you hadn't, he's probably been riding the bike, but he's not in shape. You could play him a couple minutes a game if you needed him for emergency. I would use both those guys if somebody got in foul trouble. But yeah, we'll see about Quaintance. He's not a scorer, but he can do everything else. I mean, he can put back, and he does have a post move, some post moves. So yeah, Posse, I don't see Pope putting his job in the hands of a freshman with a personality. Hey, I'm with you. That guy's got a big ego. I wouldn't bet on the kid. He may be a total bust, a total diva. He tweaks his ankle. He's going to the NBA now. Now these guys get hurt. I'm not playing the rest of the year. It's same thing in football. What's up there, KP? Thanks, Mr. Barnhart. Yeah, look, we were only good in basketball when he got here. Okay, and he put it. We got good in football. We got good in volleyball. We got good in baseball. He elevated all the sports. He did a good job. All good things must come to an end. So he did good. Mark Stoops got hired by Texas. If you're just getting in here, so he's a special assistant. I don't know what that means. Probably, yeah. So Texas is spending $60 million on a football roster. Good luck trying to spend with them. The kid at Kansas has set, yes, for recruits. Yes. I can't think of the kid at Kansas. But, yeah, I mean, look, these kids are divas. I don't know. You got to have some high school players. I don't know. $5 million, $4 million, that's a lot of money. Peterson, yes. Thank you. For Kansas. Yeah, they've had a up and down roller coaster ride with that kid. I mean, these, maybe you should go get somebody that plays in the OVC and take a player that's played a couple of years and is more mature. I don't know, but that's a lot of money. I don't know, guys, but we're going to have to spend money in basketball, guys. To buy players now, we're going to have to spend $30 million. I mean, it was $22 million. You might as well damn near double that because it's 13 players in basketball, but I need $4 million a player. Good luck. So anyway, we'll see. Hardley, if you're just getting in here, Hardley Gilmore's coming back, right? So, hey, that's what we needed, wide receiver depth. Teach that kid how to win a one-on-one, for God's sakes. And we will never call him what his nickname was last year, but yes, I hope the kid does well. Teach that kid how to run a route and catch the ball. He's little. That's his problem. Maybe put him somewhere where he can get open space. Just throw him a short pass. I mean, I know he's fast, but stop trying to throw him a bomb because he drops it. Mark Stoops got hired. I'll say it again, Texas as an assistant. A special assistant. So I don't know. Posse 6'9", 6'9" point forward at South Alabama. Really? Well, okay. Well, yeah, if he's good, people will want him. But yeah, if he's shooting 45%, now I don't expect him to shoot 45% here, but if he can shoot 35%, that'd be good. Yeah, we need him. WKRP. Mark Stoops may have much to do with Texas, as Bruce Pearl. What Auburn? They're probably using him for defense. I mean, they hired him for a specific purpose, probably defensive. He can do the run game and the defense. So yeah, they'll probably use him as that. Will Muschamp's the defensive coordinator. Look, man, it's just a good dude to have on your side, sitting in the room, right? So, head coach money, it's much different. Yeah, right. He's not the head coach. He's not even a coordinator. He's just getting paid probably a couple $1 million to put his opinion in on some stuff, right? That's a smart hire by them. Will Muschamp, smart hire. I mean, look, they're trying to win the SEC and a national championship. And good luck outspending them $60 million roster. I mean, yeah, hard to compete with that. What's up, Sacred? Has anyone said they're looking for? There's a whole list on KSR. Dwayne Peavy, the guy we have right now, the assistant, I don't know his name. There's a list of about 10, 15 people. Schools, I don't even know any of these people. But yeah, hardly catches anything returning something I didn't see coming. Yeah, King Mondo, that was a surprise. Because where did he go? Who was he going to Florida? I don't even know where he was going. I don't even know where. Maybe he was just in the portal and he didn't go anywhere. But yeah, we need him back. He's fast. Just teach him how to win. He's just little. I mean, him against the 6'1" defensive back on short routes in the mesh concept, running over the middle, he should be able to run 5 yards and cut, right? I mean, he could do that. So we could use him. We need depth. So that's a good pickup. Jake, Chad Baker got kicked off USC. No. Oh, what did he do to get kicked off of USC? Oh, man. No, I did not see that. Louisville is where he committed. Oh, thank you, King. Yeah, I guess that's wow. That's a strange that he didn't go to Louisville. Maybe we offered him more money. Maybe his girlfriend's in Lexington. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But Jeff Rom, and that's well, we'll take it. But like I said, he could do well. Short catches. Yeah, the kid's fast. He just needs some coaching. So yeah. No, I didn't see where the kid got kicked off USC. Nothing surprises me. What was the fight where the dude spit on the fan for like a little school? Some player spit on a fan, or what the heck's going on with these kids? But that was some little league, smaller league, Division I. Thoughts on Lowe? No, Posse. He's just going to be quiet. I mean, he got shoulder surgery. I mean, shoulders are hard, man. There's not a lot of exercises for your shoulder. It's all about motion and stretching. I mean, there's only so much lifting you can do in your shoulder. I don't know. He's just got to rehab his shoulder and, just get better. Work on shooting. We know he can dribble. I know you can get to the basket. I know you can pass. But, man, he has got to knock down some shots, or we're going to be on 5-on-4 at your point guard. I don't know, Posse. We'll see what he does. We'll see what he does. I mean, like I said, shoulders are a weird thing. As someone who uses their shoulders, you tweak your shoulder, man, it hurts. I think he refused to play the second half, Jake. So the player for USC refused to go in the game. That's a good reason to kick him off. What's up, Jared? Oh, well, thank you. First year. Well, thank you, Jared. I appreciate that. Yeah, 1 year ago, couldn't do a live because you have to have 100 subscribers. When you start out, you're like, oh, my God. It took me 2 or 3 months to get 100. I was like, oh, my God, I'm never going to get 100. Yeah, then I could do a live. And then that's when you start picking up people. Thank you. We're going to keep going. We got today. I wasn't going to get on here. But then all of a sudden, Mark Stoops is in the news. Harley Gilmore's in there. We got to get AD. There's a basketball game tonight. So many things to talk about. We got to win the basketball game tonight. So, yeah, whoever the new AD is, I hope he's good. And, we need somebody to know. And Mark Pope needs a GM. Right friggin' now. Find him a GM. Don't give him a say in the matter. He's an employee. Come on. Look, man, you're going to have a GM. I mean, I don't get it. But, no, a lot of stuff going on. So the athletic director is important. Important position. Yeah. Dwayne Peavy is, I always like that guy. Just the way he spoke when he was on KSR, he would speak. I just like him. But he's an AD somewhere right now. I forgot where in Illinois, the school in Illinois that I can't think of. But yeah, maybe him. But there's a whole list on KSR of people I don't even know who they are. So I don't know. Whoever picks them, the board, make it a good one. Make it a good one. But no, so many things going on. So many things. If you're just getting in here, if you're watching this back, I'll keep repeating myself and you'll get bored. But Mark Stoops got hired by Texas as a special assistant. Harley Gilmore is not going to Louisville. He came back. He's in Lexington practicing right now, which he needs some practice. I like the kid. We need wide receivers. I'm glad to have him back. Teach that kid how to run a route and catch a ball on somebody. What else? There's so many things going on. So, yeah, football, the spring game is in April. So we're going to do a tackle. Will Stein says it's not going to be a little exhibition. There will be some tackling. So there you go. We're going to play an actual spring game, which is smart to get people on board. However, guys, listen, I keep saying this, and I'm trying to be negative, but if we're going to spend money on basketball, I don't know how we cannot keep up in football. I mean, you look at that SI article, LSU, Texas A&M, Texas spending $60 million, maybe more. I mean, man, you $60 million it's just hard. Um, so yeah, we're just going to do what we can do. Our defense is going to be good. You heard it here first. Our defense is going to be probably ahead of our offense in the beginning. I'm going to say right now that our defense will be ahead of our offense because we got depth and experience on defense. Okay, so everybody thinks we're going to run the 42 points. No, I just did a video. I did the defensive line. I'm going to do I'll do the linebackers. But no, listen. Last year, yes, Oregon did score some 40 on Minnesota. Some Rutgers. But when it came down to Indiana and the other games, they were scoring 24, 21-7. They beat Iowa 18-16. Everybody thinks we're just going to open it up and the quarterback's going to throw for 3,000 yards. I don't think so. I don't think that's going to. I think you're going to see us play defense and run the ball more than you think. Okay, and I actually like the defense more right now more than the offense because we got backups on defense. Jared, yes, spring game, yes. Sam Green came back. Yeah, we need him. I didn't, until I watched film on him, I didn't realize how well he played. Then I did a video on him and I started watching it back. I'm like, that guy played good. Two linebackers. So you're playing a 4-2-5. So yeah, thank God he came back. We're a little thin at linebacker, but man, we've got 10 defensive linemen that have experience. We've got 10 defensive back. I mean, look, we got people that on defense that have played. The problem on offense is we got guys that haven't played that are going to be starting offensive line, quarterback, so we'll see. But I'm going to call it right now that the defense is going to surprise you probably more than the offense. So we'll see. But no, tonight, Texas A&M, we got to win, guys. I mean, we are a 1.5 point underdog, which is basically a pick'em game. Texas A&M is 12-4 at home. They can't win on the road, but they play well at home. They play a pressure defense. They're going to press you. They're going to shoot threes. They have two athletic forwards. One guy leads them in, points and rebounds. He's the lead. He's the guy. So, we just got to go in there and get a win. However, we struggle with teams. They're like Georgia. We struggle teams with athletic big guys, because they'll go to the basket on us and they'll go to the back. Just tonight, please, for God's sakes, don't have 40 points in the paint. If we give them 40 points in the paint, we got to stop the straight line draws. If they hit threes on you, what are you going to do? I'd shake their hand, but I sure as hell wouldn't let those guys drive to the basket. But no, Derek, yes, spring game and Sam Green, yes. Yes, we got spring. A lot of football. Look, when basketball ends, football picks right up. And look, Will Stein is not wasting any time. He's been on a couple shows. He's going to be on KSR Monday. So make a note of it. Will Stein is scheduled to be on KSR on Monday, I think is what Matt Jones said. So I'll be interested to hear what he has to say to us, the fan base. Mike, what's up? Brandon Garrison have a big rebound game. Yeah, I mean, look, Texas A&M's got some athletic dudes. I hope he just stays in front of his guy. Yeah, this is not a Trent Noah game. Okay, this is not a Trent Noah game. For God's sakes, listen, no matter how well Jelovic's playing, he's going to take him out after about 5 or 6 minutes. I don't know why. I'd just like to see him leave that guy in for the most of the first half and see what he can do. He keeps scoring 6 points and gets 2 or 3 rebounds and then you take him out. Then he comes and sits out the whole first half, then the second half, and then he puts him in he ends up getting 10 minutes. I mean, come on, man. If you're going to start the guy, start the guy. Why does he do that? I wish someone explained it to me. It can't be analytics because that doesn't even add up. Play Jelovic. If this is a game because they play 3 guards and they pressure you. So yeah, this is not a Trent Noah game. M versus Arkansas. They're just a mid-major. Yeah, they play a weird style posse. Yeah, they press you. I mean, they're 12-4 at home. So I don't know. They're reeling. People have figured out we have to beat their press. Okay. Obviously, that's what got them is they were pressing people, and you know how it is with the press and shooting threes. You either get a turnover or they beat you down the floor for a layup. So yeah, they do layups and threes, layups and threes. We got to take one of them away. Take the layup away because every time somebody can get a layup on us, it's too easy. I'd make them shoot threes. Just don't turn the ball over. Aberdeen, Chandler, and Oway have to have. We need ball handlers. This might be a Jelovic game. I mean, he's not the best ball handler, or he's not the best defender. But come on, man, don't take him out if he's playing well. And yeah, so I hope not. We'll see. We got to win. Florida has already won the league. If you're just getting in here, they already won the league. So maybe they'll take their foot off the gas on Saturday. I doubt it. Todd Golden almost got in a fight with John Calipari. So, hey, I wouldn't pick on Mark Pope, dude. You're a little dude. It'd be like Revenge of the Nerds. You'll be Lewis, and you'll get your ass kicked if you try to do that to Mark Pope. Yeah, don't be getting in Mark Pope's face. I'm sitting here hitting my desk here. But no, A&M plays weird, yes. Posse, I think after the league tape on him, yes, they figured out Texas A&M, yes. Okay, you're going to play some presses, and you're going to shoot threes, and you're going to pressure the ball. They're going to get up on you. And so, yeah, you take somebody like John Calipari. You think you're going to outsmart. I mean, look, John Calipari, he knows basic basketball and how to beat a press. He didn't get in the Hall of Fame by not knowing how to beat a press. So, but Mark Pope's got to, don't get out coached, for God's sakes. Yeah. Georgia's coach, Mike White, he out coached him, and he got him that game. So, yeah, we don't need to get out coached by this guy. So, let's go in there and win. And then Florida is a it's a free game. If we win tonight, look, our seed's probably set. Beating Florida would help us a little, but we got to win some games in Nashville, guys. You can't go to Nashville and lose the first or second. We need to win 2 games. It's been so long. Buckyball, yeah. What the hell is buckyball? Buckyball is pressuring the ball, pressing you. It's kind of like Pitino style, shoot threes and press you all the way down the floor sometimes. And then, yeah, our guys have to be good. I don't think that'll work against Aberdeen. I think Aberdeen, Chandler, hopefully. But, yeah, pressuring us probably won't work because Aberdeen's seen this and always seen this. And if Oway gets past you, you know where he's going. He's going right straight to the basket. I know they know that they have to beat us back down the floor. If they were smart, they would just beat us back down the floor and don't try and press us in the front court because that won't go, or in the back court. I said, yeah, don't try to press us at the beginning. Yeah, don't, because we should beat that. I mean, come on, Mark Pope. I know we had a couple days to work on this, but that's buckyball, Jake. Shoot threes. If they hit threes, what are you going to do? But they do go to the basket, layups and threes. Don't give them layups, for God's sakes. Brandon Garrison, come on, man. This has to be a Moreno game. Diabate can do fine in this game because this is his game. Trash man, he can freaking get whoever's trying to get to the basket. So, yeah, we're a 1.5 point underdog. It's basically a pick 'em. So, yeah, just win the game. Just win the game. Because if we lose these last 2, I guess we would have to play on the second night. I think that's right. If we lose both of them, there's a chance we would have to play the second night. We'll see how it falls. If we win this game, I think we were going to get a double bye. I don't think it will matter. So I'm not sure. And where are we on look, I tried to look at the tournament brackets. We're all over the place. If you try to look at these brackets, we're in every region. We're in the East. We're in the West. We're in the Midwest. We're an 8. We're a 9. Somebody has us as a 7. So I don't know. I don't know what our seed's going to be. I just know we need to keep winning and keep playing well. And Jaden Quaintons might play. That's word on the street is he's going to try to come back for the SEC, or it said the tournament. So I don't know if it meant SEC tournament or, the tournament. But yeah, if we can get, 5 minutes out of him, that's fine. I just like for him. He can stand, he can block somebody. He's a big dude. So Cam Williams, I don't think we'll see him. Unless it's an emergency and we start fouling, people start fouling out. But no, I don't know, guys. Trent Noah He's got to hit a three eventually, right? He hasn't hit a three since like January. I mean, come on, he's gonna have to hit one. He can't keep missing. Yeah, I mean, Trent Noah and Jasper Johnson have to play well. If one of them, not both of them, if just one of them plays a little. Now we know Jasper Johnson can hit, but man, he can't guard and he turns the ball over. So I wish one of those two guys would play well. If they do, we can do some things. If they don't, I don't know. Press WKRP. Buggy Ball equals press you after you get a rebound. Yes. After you get a rebound. Correct. Yes. That's the old black press. I think Ray Patino called that. Yes. Noah's got to be in his head at this point. It's got to be in his head. Well, it's in his feet because, man, he's slow sometimes on defense. But, yeah, it's in his head. And Julie's here. What's up, Julie? Frankfurt, Lawrenceburg area. Well, thank you for coming in here, Julie. Mike, A&M has averaged 9 threes per game. Oh, geez. Well, if they hit 12 or 14 threes on us, look, I don't want to get in a three-point shooting contest because we don't shoot well on the road. I don't know if you noticed that. Sometimes we do, but Chandler doesn't shoot well on the road. He shoots well in Rupp Arena. There's only one more game in Rupp Arena. If he's wide open. Oh, Trent Noah. Yeah, he will pass up a shot that he shouldn't pass up. You can't be in the game. Look, if you're scared, just don't put him in there. Jasper Johnson, he's not scared. He turns the ball over. That's his problem. That's Julie. Yeah, welcome, Julie. But yeah, Trent Noah, one of Jasper Johnson or Trent Noah, one of those two have to, for us to do anything in the SEC tournament and the tournament, one of them's got to start playing well. And man, if we could just get both of them, that would even be great. But just one of them start, and Jelovic, I keep saying, stop taking Jelovic out when he's doing well. At the end of you look at the stats after the end of every game, the guy scored 6 points, got 2 rebounds, and he only played 10 or 12 minutes. What? I don't know math very well, but I know that if you spread that out, he's probably going to score more than 6. Wish he would let him play. WKRP, JQ's only coming back if his draft stock. Yeah, well, his draft stock, I don't even know where he's at in the draft, to be honest with you. He can't hit threes. I don't know. It's like Otega Owe. He can't hit threes. I mean, all it is an NBA is a three-point shooting contest, basically. So I don't know where these guys are. Man, I walked outside and it's nice out there, but I got some pollen in my eye here. Julie, okay, don't do that to my eye here. It is nice out there, but man, the pollen is early spring, guys. The trees are already budding. So I don't know what the groundhog saw there, but I see pollen. But yeah, we'll see what JQ, if he comes back. Hey, great. If Cam Williams could come back and just play 5 minutes. But man, like I said, I don't want him to hurt his foot. I mean, for God's sake, you broke your foot. Don't, And we said, somebody asked about Lowe. Lowe's shoulder, man, when you hurt your shoulder, it's hard to rehab a shoulder, it really is. So, I mean, there's only so much strengthening you can do on your shoulder. It's about stretching and rotation. So hopefully he'll be ready next year. Look, guys, we don't have any high school players. There's a rumor that Stokes is going to come here. I'm not for the kid coming here. I don't know about you guys. I keep saying it. $4 or $5 million for a kid who, if he tweaks his ankle, he's going to be the number one player. He's going to sit down and yeah. I don't know if Mark Pope can coach a high school kid like that. I don't know. But we shall see. If you're just getting in here, Hardley Gilmore's coming back. So that's good, right? He was going to go to Louisville, Julie. I don't know. He decided to come back to Kentucky. So we'll see what's happening. And Mark Stoops got a job with Texas. So as a special assistant. So Texas spending a lot of money on players, a lot of money. All right, guys. Well, look, I just want to jump on here for a few minutes and see, so much news going on with the AD and, Hardley Gilmore and the game tonight. Mark Stoops. I'm glad Mark Stoops gave him something to do. And Owe doesn't get injured. Well, I hope if Owe, Aberdeen, or Chandler get injured, yeah, we're done. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's a big dude. Dougie, what's up? came back, he might like Stein. Yeah. I mean, Harley might. Yeah, I mean, he might do well under Stein. Throw him a 5 yard pass. Stop. I know he's fast, but he can't get open on a big guy. He's too little. I think he'll do well on Will Stein. Throw him a 5 yard pass. Do a Kendrick Law. Teach that kid how to catch a 5 yard pass and then go. Uh, but yeah, Julie, I'll take always a tough dude. He's going to go to the basket. If they pressure him tonight and he gets past them, guess where he's going? Yeah, they're going to have to be real careful and pick and choose when they press us because Owe will go and Aberdeen both have another gear and they'll hit that other gear. And yeah, I think they're going to be real careful and probably play. They're probably going to press us a little, but they're going to play straight up a little more probably. Yes, he would play. Yeah, Owe would play if he was hurt. He reminds me of the point guard last year. Yeah, he's gonna play no matter what. Doesn't matter. Yeah, the dude with last year, our point guard who had a hurt shoulder, he didn't care. Yeah, he was still running into people. He didn't. I really like that guy. Now I can't think of his name. But yes, I'll take always a tough dude. Yeah, you gotta be careful if you're gonna get in front of him because he'll blow right past you. But yeah, we're an underdog tonight. If you're just getting in here on Tom, this is Kentucky Football Nation. We're talking basketball. We're going to have a new athletic director, Mitch Barnhart, retired. So who's going to be the next athletic director? I don't know, but it has to be the right guy. It has to be there. You can't miss on the athletic director. Mitch Barnhart did a lot of good things. We got a basketball game tonight. Mark Stoops got a job with Texas. I'm just repeating myself. If you're watching this back, I'm sorry. My apologies. And Hardley Gilmore is coming back. So wow, we need wide receivers. We need some people. So I'm glad he came back. What's up, Taylor May? Oh, what's up, man? Hey, we're just in here talking about we're gonna have an AD. There's a basketball game tonight. Hardley Gilmore came back. He came back to Lexington. That's what we needed him. Our Stoops got a job with Texas. Butler, yes. Lamont Butler, yes. Thank you, Jake. Yeah, that dude didn't care. He hurt his shoulder. He just put a brace on it and he just ran right, just running into people. I was like, I like that guy. Yeah, I don't care about my shoulder. Yeah. For AD, I don't know, Dougie. For AD, I'm not sure. Gilmore going to stay. Yes, Gilmore had left TaylorMade to go to Louisville, but he came back to Lexington, and now he's going to play for Kentucky. So we talked about it, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so we got Hardley Gilmore back because he had left, put his name in the portal, committed to Louisville, but for some reason he's back in Lexington practicing probably as we speak. So good. Julie, before I retire, multiple days on crutches. Oh yeah. Oh, you screwed up your knee. Oh man. The knee, man, your back, your knee, your back are probably the worst things you could hurt is your knee or your back. That's the two things that you got to take care of. Lance over at Locked On is saying Stokes is taking another visit. Yeah, commit to us. Yeah, everybody's saying that, Taylor May. Yeah, he probably will. He'll take whoever gives him the money. If we give him $4 million, yeah, he'll commit to us. I don't know, Taylor May. I don't like it. Lance repeating stuff he heard off of KSR. Well, that's what I do, so I can't give him a hard time. We all heard that on KSR. Yeah, I mean, look, like I said, I don't care if I don't really want the kid. I think he better be good for that much money. Where's the portal closing for football? It is closed. If you're not in the portal right now, you can't get back in it. You can sign players. There's a lot of people in the portal right now, but they're no good. I mean, they're leftover people. All the good people have been signed. So yeah, the portal's closed. That's it. It doesn't open again. So that's it. So whoever you got right now is whoever you got. But there's still, there's hundreds of people in there. So, you might find somebody. You never know. We might pick somebody up. And you can leave your team now. Just because you signed with somebody, that doesn't mean anything, right? So, I mean, Hardley Gilmore went to Louisville and turned around, came back. I mean, we could take somebody off Ole Miss. We could take somebody off LSU. Who needs a portal? Open your checkbook. Stokes kid legit. Derek, for high school, yeah, he's the best high school player. For high school. Okay. So we'll land Stokes because of the Nike. I agree. Dougie, if we're gonna get him, it's because we're a Nike school, and he's a Nike guy. That's probably why he didn't go to Kansas. Look, I don't know how good. I'm not so much worried about Stokes as I'm worried about, can Mark Pope coach the best high school player? I don't know. I don't know. I don't. I don't know. Calipari was good with kids. I mean, he should run a daycare. He was that good with kids. But like I said, Mark, it'd be a chance. We'll see. We'll take him. Proud Con Chandler. Yes, Julie. He's played well. Taylor made. I looked at our roster, Minchie and Baxter. Yeah. I mean, look, I don't count on that games, brother. Look, we got a good starting 11, but we don't have any backups on offensive line. That's the problem. I mean, we got a good starting 11 on offense and defense. Our problem is depth. We don't have backup offensive linemen. We don't have a backup center. Somebody's going to have to move over. Yeah. So as long as nobody gets hurt, as long as there's no injuries. Now we're taking, like I said, we're taking chances on players that were injured. We got 3 people we signed that have had major injuries: Baxter, Barnes, running back, Nick Anderson, wide receiver. You're chancing it. So hopefully it will work. Hopefully, knock on wood. But out of the 7, 8 games, that's a lot to ask, because you're going to have to win some road games to win 7 or 8 games. So I don't know. JQ will be playing in the postseason, Dougie. That's what they're saying. I mean, we'll see. How much is he going to play? 5. He's not going to play 20 minutes. So, but we'll take whatever we can get. A 7-win season would be a great success. A winning season, a 6-win season would be a success. Yes. We just don't have any more cupcakes. You only get 2 cupcakes now. Louisville's not a cupcake. And look, we'll see how Will Stein does against Louisville. That's the game we got to get, is Louisville, Florida. If we lose those games, now you're looking at a 4-win, 4 or 5-win season. So, look, we got a hard schedule. But we'll see. Look, nobody knows. Nobody knows who. Can Will Stein be a head coach? I don't know. Hopefully, can Minchie be a starting quarterback? It looks like it, So, we'll see. Cupcakes. Yeah, cupcakes. Coffee and cupcakes. Yeah, we don't have any cupcakes anymore. You get 2. South Alabama and whoever the other person is. Youngstown State, whoever it is. We get 2 wins, guaranteed. The rest you're going to earn, because we don't get Mississippi State. We don't get Arkansas. We don't get – I mean, you look at our schedule, geez, Texas A&M, Florida, at Missouri, at Tennessee, LSU. I mean, we don't get a lot of breaks. We prove we can win one with Stein. He'll bring in massive talent. Well, the problem is, tailor-made, is will we have money? Because we can't outspend LSU, Texas A&M, because we're going to try to play. We're going to try to get in basketball. That $22 million roster, next year it's going to be 30. So it just depends on how much money are we going to spend on football, how much are we going to spend on basketball. Because if you want, like I said, there's an SI article. Texas A&M, Texas, LSU are spending $60 million or more on their football roster. There are no rules. You're not going to outspend Texas A&M, Texas, Alabama. So, I don't know how we're going to – he's going to have to coach up some 3-stars. We're going to have to get – it's going to take some time for him to be successful here. Just be patient. We need backups. We need to coach up some 3-stars. And we'll see. I mean, put a cap on NIL. Yeah, they're not going to tailor-made. Yeah, they're not. I think legally you can't. That's the problem. They're not a union. There's no collective bargaining. So there is none. If you put a cap on them, now you're going to have to trade players. I say make it like the NFL where you can trade players. But right now there's no caps. And there's the President Trump has already said, if you watch, and they didn't really address it on the interview with the guy on the SEC network. They didn't go there because there's really nothing that can be done legally. It's going to be weird not playing Georgia. It is going to be weird not playing Georgia. And who's our pod? Tennessee, South Carolina. I forgot the third team. Well, whoever it is. Florida. Tennessee, Florida, South Carolina. That's our pod. We need an AD that gives coaches time to grow. Yeah, WKRP. But I just don't think we can be, like I keep saying, I don't know if we can be good at basketball and football at the same time. As long as you keep spending $30 million on basketball, how are you ever going to? I mean, you're going to have to really get foot. SEC football is brutal, and Tennessee's not spending a lot of money. If you watch Sports Talk J, they're not spending money because they don't want to break the rules. But man, there are no rules to break right now. So I don't know. We can't spin sports like Texas because we don't have the money. We don't have donors. We don't have that many. We don't have millionaires. We don't have how many millionaires in Kentucky? We don't have it. We do not have it. That's why we can't do it because we don't have oil money. The people that are donors to Texas A&M, Texas, and Florida, look, they got money. They got money. So you know what? We're gonna find out. All right. Oh, hang on a second. Let me let my cat out. Oh, you want out, baby? Here you go. Come on. Come on. Go. Come on. There you go. She wants out. All right. She gets out. She gets out. Hey. All right. Well, anyway, guys, because we don't have the money. That's easy. That's an easy one. Sorry, we don't have the money. Yeah, that bourbon money. Oil sells a lot more than bourbon. Everybody needs oil. Everybody don't need bourbon. Yeah, my back. Look, guys. Yeah, I'm nurse. My back's always. The last 10 years, I've really been trying to avoid back surgery. I'm going to have to get it in the next before I retire in about 5 years. I'll have to get it. I get treatment on it. I get worked. I got a good chiropractor. He keeps me upright. But yeah, I injured my back when I was about 45, and man, when I did, it never healed. So don't hurt your back. If I sit for a long time, I gotta, just gotta be careful. And it sucks. Yeah, okay, Taylor May. That's what I hear. I've got a surgeon lined up that the cops and firemen here use that they say he's really good. I'm trying to avoid back surgery. I'm going to have to see where I'm at and then see what I got to do. A herniated disc. No, I have not had that, Derek. What I have is degeneration. The disc is just dissolving. I mean, it's just breaking down. My disc is breaking down. And when that happens, man, let me tell you what, it sucks. 27. Wow. All right. Because of a car wreck. Oh, well, I'm sorry about that, Taylor May. No, I have a disc issue, but my discs are just, starting to break apart. And then they sit there on your nerve. They start to chip. And then they just hit that nerve just right. And it hurts. Yeah. So, yeah, don't hurt your back. And don't hurt your knee. Because if you hurt your knee, I've never, knock on wood, I've never had a surgery for lifting. I've never, not for that. So, it's just when you get old, it sucks in my low back. Well, Inspector Gadget, it sucks because I never know when it's going to get me. I could be bending over. As long as I'm doing something, climbing, I can climb stairs. I can climb on a truck. But if I just, turn to pick something up, it gets me. And then your back seizes it. And then for 3 days, I can't walk. So it's a pain in the butt. Neck surgery last year. This surgery's not fun to deal with. Well, I bet not, Derek. Yeah. I'm going to try to make it a couple more years here. We're going to find out what my body can do. We'll be careful out there. All right, guys. Loyal BBN is going to probably have their show coming on next, right before the game. So WKRP had back surgery, team from a car wreck, the only lap belts in the back seat. Oh man, car wreck. You're lucky you survived that. So many people. Well, not now, not as many as used to, but man, a lot of people died in car accidents. Got to be careful. Texting and driving, man. Looking at your phone. I do it. I got to stop. I stopped doing it because I have a car now that I don't have to. But back in the day when you had to look at your phone, yeah. But I'm not watching YouTube on there, while I'm driving. Driving is got to be careful. But no, surgeries, when your body wears out, man, it sucks. I'll tell you what. Shouldn't have played softball till I was 45. But you know what? I enjoyed it, so I'll take the surgery. Shirley says, pray always stays injury free. Yeah, him, Chan. We need everybody to stay injury. We can't take another injured player. What's up? Well, I don't know, Tat Krat here. Get the surgery. Yeah, I know. Yep, I agree. Yep, I'm having an X-ray to see where I'm at. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Now mine will be is 2 disc. I know where they're at. I know which disc they are. So yeah, I'm getting a plan together this year to see, well, how soon do I need to do this? How soon do I need to do this? Yeah, it's going to suck, but I'll do it. Buddy had a good outcome. Buddy had a good outcome. Well, good, WKRP. Yeah, when you get hurt when you're older, it doesn't go away. Okay, you hurt yourself. Yeah. Uh, Julia. Yeah, I hope Owe does not get injured. All right, guys. Look, I just want to jump on here and say there's a lot of stuff going on. Who's the AD going to be? I don't know. We got to win this basketball game. Hardley Gilmore came back, so we need him to teach that kid how to catch the ball. And Mark Stoops got a job with Texas as a special assistant. So a lot of stuff going on today. Look, as I exit this video, if you're watching this back, I appreciate you watching this back. We got to win tonight. I don't care how we do it. We're an underdog. If these dudes hit 10 threes on us, we're in trouble. So they like layups and threes. Got to take away one of them. Which one are you going to take away? Yeah, I'd take away the straight line drives. If they hit threes, sometimes you just got to let them. But, I mean, don't give them wide open threes. But, yeah, look, they're 12-4 at home. So they play bad on the road, but they play good at home. So let's go win that game. And then let's get ready for, Nashville. Let's go play Florida. We'll get ready for Nashville, the tournament, football, a lot of stuff going on. So we're keeping football kicks in the spring game in April, and then we'll keep going. So, all right, guys, I'll probably get on here on Sunday night. So I'll let the rest of the week at my work schedule won't allow me to get on. So I'll get on Sunday night probably, and we'll talk about we will have played Texas A&M in Florida. We will probably have an AD. Well, it might take a week or so. So, hey, thanks for coming on. And look, a lot of stuff going on. Look, basketball. Jasper Johnson or Trent Noah, one of you start playing well. And keep Jelovic in for a little while, will you? Coach Pope, if you watch this back, which like you're watching this back, keep Jelovic in for more than 10 minutes because I think he can do something. All right, guys, have a good day. Be safe out there. Go Cats.